G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping straight into Go Battle League, and as you can see currently sitting at rank 11, so early days, 36 wins out of 50 battles, so not too bad. Win rate's always going to be a little bit higher at the start of the season as people sort of find their way through. But let's jump in and we'll get started. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. It does help me keep motivated, basically. So yeah, hit subscribe down below and we'll get started. So I have been going into Great League previously in this season, and I think I'm going to go into Great League Remix now. So I'll link to my other Great League matches if you want to check those out, and we'll jump into Great League Remix. So that's my team that I've been using for Great League. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that. And I'm going to give this a try for Remix. I'm not really sure whether that's a good call or not, to be honest. So let's jump in. So Dewgong is going to be running Ice Shard, Icy Wind, and Water Pulse. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Diggesby is going to be running same moves, Mud Shot, Fire Punch, and Earthquake. And then Castform is going to be running Water Gun, Weather Ball, and Thunder. So let's hope I don't hit any, well, basically grass types. If I hit a grass type, I'm in a lot of trouble. So let's hope a Bomber Snow isn't dominating this league. We're about to find out if it is. I'm going to have to switch something up. Maybe into, yeah, no idea. We'll see. Let's kick into these first matches and see how we go. So Dewgong on the lead into Wishcash. So that's not bad. I'm fine with that. So I will go straight for, should I go Ice Shard or should I go, so look to have a little bit of lag there, but okay. So they're going to Mud Bomb me, obviously. They can't Blizzard. Well, they can, but it would be an absolute waste of time. So let's just go, oh, so got a little bit greedy there. Gonna no shield this one as well, so it'll be another Mud Bomb coming through. Unfortunately, we did CMP tie, so at least I know roughly where to throw my charge moves. We'll see if they want to do. So yeah, they're not going to shield. That's fine. So I should be able to get to another one before they're able to, which is absolutely perfect. Because it does mean that now I'm going to have to look to try and farm them down. So they're going to swap out into... So I'm actually going to swap into my Castform here, which is questionable. I possibly should have... I'm going to shield this up because I expect it to be a Shadow Ball, and it is the Shadow Ball. So that's a nice shield there. So I'm just going to overfarm a little bit and just go straight into this Weather Ball. It does take 12 to get to the Weather Ball and 20 to get to the Thunder, but good luck trying to count these things. So Castform is pretty tanky. We'll see how tanky it is when it this Shadow Ball has a go. So yeah, survives the Shadow Ball, so that's good. We'll see if I can farm it down, and I can. So that's really, really good. Let's see what comes in. So I am just going to go straight Weather Ball here. And hope that, well, we'll see what they want to do. So they want to shield this up, that's fine. I'm actually going to let this go. And then I'm going to come in with the Dewgong. Oh, and that's really, really not ideal. So I may have to shield up once here. So they're going to shield up, that's fine. I do want to get to another... Icy Wind, just because I obviously have absolutely no play. Oh wow, I got greedy. That's what happens when you get greedy. Let's hope it doesn't. It's going to KO from this range, surely. Oh, so I've got 1 HP. Absolutely 1 HP. And a dream. Yeah, so that's... So let's just go straight for this fire punch and hope for the best. How much damage is this fire punch going to do? Oh, absolutely nothing. Okay. So I'm going to have to charge this all the way down, but can I get to 2 fire punches before they can charge me down? I think I'll be able to be honest. Yes. Did they leave or did I KO them? I don't think I KO'd them. Yeah. So, able to take that win. So, oof, a bit questionable there, but I mean, trying to figure out the team always takes a little bit of time. So the swap in of Mandibuzz, yeah, causes me a little bit of trouble if I've only got... So Obstagoon is one I do not want to see. The problem is, I don't really have anything to swap in. So what I'm going to do is probably let this one go. Actually, what I'm going to do here is hope they don't get the boost. He's going to throw this Icy Wind and see what they want to do here, and then get out of there. So they've still got the advantage here, but I'm really hoping that because now I've got the debuff on them, I'll have a little bit more play. So let's find out. So that Night Slash doesn't do too much damage, and they didn't get the boost, so happy days. So going to throw the Fire Punch now, hoping to grab a shield. Oof. Questionable whether that was a good move. It was not a good move because I did not grab the shield. Still, no shield for me either. So got to be careful. Obstacle only takes 5 to get to the Night Slash, 5 to get the Cross Chop. So I will survive another Cross Chop, but I do want to just not give them the option. They either have to shield or they will lose this match, which is absolutely fine. And they decide to shield, okay. So what I should have done there is held off, and yeah. So the poison is not going to be going well for me. So I'm going to swap into the Castform here. So, and again, not going to shield this up. Expecting the Aqua Tail to come through, and yes, I'm able to catch it. Beautiful. So let's see what they want to do. Now expect a Crunch to come through. Really glad I'm able to catch that Aqua Tail. Probably should have swapped out into the Dewgong, but I mean, it is what it is. So we'll see how we go. So do they want to shield this up or do they not? So they don't want to shield that up. That's fine. I think I'm actually going to let this go. So Crunch comes through. It's going to be enough to take me out. And then I'm going to come back in with the Dewgong here. And I am able to take it out. So let's see what comes in. I expect the Obstagoon to come back in. We'll see. So it is the Obstagoon to come back in. And I'm going to shield this one up because I expect it to be a Cross Chop. Yeah, so it is the Cross Chop. And then I'll see if I can... Oh, so that is massive. They've got a Nidoqueen in the back. So this is why they were so desperate not to see my Diggesby. So I'll throw this. Hopefully I can grab that shield. Oh, they decided not to shield. Okay, so that's not ideal. So this could be a good game right here. So I'm not going to shield. If they Earth Power me, it's game. If they don't, it's game. Either way, I'm pretty much done here. So yeah, I should have just quit out because that was over with throwing the fire punch. I should have thrown the fire punch instead of throwing the earthquake on the Drapion. Yeah, and that was my mistake. I definitely had enough time to think about it. It wasn't that they sack swapped. I just threw the fire punch instead. I got panicky because it was so low, but because of the poison typing and the poison move, it wasn't going to KO me in time. So yeah, really unfortunate there. Really could have, had a much nicer game. But anyway, it is what it is. So Driftblimp on the lead. So this is good for me. Let's see what they want to do. So they're going to swap into Ferrothorn. And I am actually going to shield that one up. And it is the Power Whip, so that's fine. So I'm going to debuff here and then swap into my Diggesby. Let's see how much damage this does. Why not? Hoping now that it's been debuffed, it's not going to do as much. Oh, it still does half health. So that's not ideal for me. We'll see what they want to do here. So do they want to shield this up or do they want to let this go? They decide to shield. Okay. So let's see if I can get there first. I cannot get there first, and I'm going to have to do the same. And hope that our switch clocks aren't so far disaligned that they get out of there before I can. So I'm going to have to stall out the clock here. We'll see what they want to do. I'm going to try and get to. Oh wow, this is not ideal. This is not ideal. So I think they were waiting for me to swap out and decided to then now going to throw obviously the Shadow Ball on this thing. Oh no, so they're going to Icy Wind it. Okay. So I'm going to do the same. Oh, are you kidding? I didn't get there. So is this Shadow Ball going to be enough? No, it's not even close. What am I worried about? So Icy Wind here and see what they want to do. So I'm hoping, really hoping. Oh wow, that does huge amounts of damage. Okay. So I'm able to take that switch there. And able to get to another Icy Wind, so that's spectacular. So I've got the Fire Punch stored up. How close am I to the Earthquake is the question. And who wins CMP? Who wins CMP? It looks like they win CMP. Which is really unfortunate, because that's going to be enough to KO. And let's see what they've got in the back. Yeah, so should have swapped into my Castform, but again, didn't know. And how much damage is this going to do? Huge amounts of damage, that's ridiculous. So they swapped out into Nidoqueen, so that's fine. So able to do a little bit of damage there, but this is again game over because I swapped into the wrong thing. So should have definitely, should have swapped into my Diggesby, but was not to be. Unfortunate. So we'll jump into the next one. Hopefully we can get some more luck. Well, better gameplay, really. Not necessarily better luck. Better gameplay would be nice. Let's see how we go. So definitely had winnable games. Just been playing terribly. So what have we got? Dewgong into Scavalier. So this is a really bad one for me. Let's see what they want to do here. So I'm going to swap in here. Hoping that, So Drill Run coming through and does a lot of damage. So the question is, can I get to this Thunder before they can get to a charge move? It looks like I can. And I'm just going to have to, completely sack this thing. I will now let this go. And it's an icy wind, so I should survive. Perfect. So there's Switch. Let's see what they come out with. So they're going to come back out with their Excavalier, which is not ideal for me because it is going to obviously charge me down. I'm actually going to come out with the Diggesby here. Let's see what they want to do. Will they try and sack swap? So normally this thing is running... So I'm actually going to shield. It's just the Mega Horn, which is fine. It would still do a lot of damage, but... Let's time to start throwing out the Fire Punches. Fire Punch will KO at this range because it's going to be double super effective, and I'm expecting them to shield that up. So the reason I've swapped out there is not because Diggesby's a bad matchup, but because I've just not got a good matchup with... So Dewgong matched up with Excavalier is just not a good matchup for me. So I'm actually just going to let this go. Let's see what they want to do here. Be able to debuff them again, which is nice. And then I'll be able to hopefully farm down. So they'll be able to they'll throw a crunch here. Oof, they're not going to. So I should have probably stopped tapping there. So let's see what they want to do here. So I'm going to go straight for this Fire Punch. I will shield up once. I know they have Mega Horn and Drill Run. So they're not going to be, hopefully not going to be able to one-shot me. I will shield this up because I'm expecting it to be big. What I should have done is probably let them take out my Dewgong. Oh, and they beat me to it. So CMP tie, and there it is. So this is going to be enough to take me out, I'm pretty sure. Drill Run comes through. It's not. So happy days with the CMP tie. So that is absolutely 1 HP and a dream. Yeah, able to take that game. That was a very, very close game in the end. Thankfully, able to take the game. So we'll jump into the next one. So is that 4 battles down? So 2 and 2 so far. So not too, but considering my abysmal gameplay in 2 of those matches, and the fact that they were leading with a Scavalier in the last one, really lucky to get a win there. So jump into the next one, and it's Lapras. Ouch. So let's see what they want to do here. So I'm going to throw the Icy Wind. This is going to take an absolute age. Let's hope they don't have Skull Bash. I am actually going to let this go. And it is Skull Bash, which is unfortunate. So I'm just thinking, what should I do here? So I am going to debuff them again, and then I'm just going to go Water Pulse because it's only single resisted. So still no shield. Question here is, what do I do? I'm actually going to swap into my... Interesting that they've gone for the Mew there. So I'm assuming Mew's going to have Wild Charge, which is going to absolutely wreak havoc with my team. But that's fine. Let's see what they want to do here. Am I able to get to another one? I'm able to get to another one. So this is going to force a shield on them. At least now we've got, well, they're down a shield. Let's see what they want to do. So able to get to the second charge move. And I'm going to no shield this. If it's a wild charge, it's a wild charge. I'll come in and I'll farm down with, it's a focus blast. That's a really interesting one. So I'll come in and have a go with my Diggesby. Are they lagging? Yes, so it looks like they were very much lagging. So for this, I will shield this up, expecting it to be a surf, which it was. And they timed that amazingly. So that's really unfortunate for me. Let's get one of these icy winds off here. So that will be able to debuff. Oof, can I get to another icy wind in time? Yes, I can. So at least I'll be able to debuff here. That may actually not be a good thing because I don't want them getting up any extra farm. But it looks like they are definitely going to be getting some farm. So the question here is, do I want to shield this up or do I want to... I'm going to let this first one go. It is a surf coming through and they're going to need a lot of surfs to take me out. So I'm actually going to now throw up a shield. I expect it to be another surf to come through, which it is. And let's see what they want to do. So they're going to be able to get to... So 4 moves before they get to another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We CMP tied again. So this is going to be really interesting. Is it enough? Good grief, this thing is just surviving with 1 HP. An absolute dream. I cannot believe that I managed to win those last 2 games. That is absolutely crazy. So very close. And that means I'm able to go positive in this set. So first set with this team, and it's actually working out all right. Awful plays in this game 2 and 3, but we've managed to somehow pull it out in games 4 and 5. So let's catch this Nidorina. Managed to hit that excellent throw again. Happy days. Let's hope it stays in the ball. Yeah, stays in. Hopefully I get a 2 XL candy. I'm guaranteed 1, but 2 would be nice. Just the 1. Fine. And claim our reward. So rank 11. Halfway through. So another 3 wins should get us there, I guess. But like I said at the start, if you're new to the channel, like what you saw, hit that subscribe button down below. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.